now that there's not people over there, I will take you over to the communal well, where people take a bath and they get water for themselves and they do laundry. This is everybody's well right here. That used to be typical in America. And look, there's more people flocking in. One can barely walk. And anyway, this is really interesting. I see people sitting around here having relationships, talking to each other while they do their laundry. They do their laundry in buckets like that. In fact, those are the buckets. And just a beautiful little simple life. I'm sure, I'm positive that any one of them would trade their life here with all this wonder for what they all believe is the greatest thing on earth, America, and ease and simplicity. What a joke. All the convenience of America, and you know what? You pay a lot for that. Here, there's nobody bothering me. Nobody's going to tell me what to do unless I break a law. And you know what? The laws are pretty simple. You disrespect other people. I mean, yes, there are intricate laws, but there's not a lot of people with egos enforcing them. There are other people who consider themselves equals. They're just other you. They're you. They're serving you. And they are not above and greater than I, like American police officers, many of them. American police officers have their egos really attached to their jobs, and they're jackasses. A lot of them are real assholes. They're like those bullies in school, remember? I do. You dare look at them wrong, and they'll let you understand what you did wrong. They'll teach you a lesson. That's how the cops are right now in America. And honestly, they really need to be pulled back in. But the whole government does. The government believes that it's above the people instead of for the people. And I think that's bullshit. Anyway, I want to show you something else. This is really, really interesting to me because I like these kind of things. So here are those cans that I showed you they water with. Those are cans and they water with them. And look at that. They used epoxy to glue these on. And this is a hand carved. This is what they put on their shoulder to carry both of them. This is hand carved. Look at the intricacy. This is bamboo. Really, really nice. I mean, I really love that kind of thing. If I were 26, I would really love to do this kind of work because you get something. Not only do you become more strong and more powerful, more capable and less likely to get sick, but you get something done, like watering those plants. And look at him out there. That's a young man learning to work, and I promise you that 99.9% of the young men in America cannot do what he's doing. They don't even know how. They wouldn't even be able to, they wouldn't know how to pick up that hoe, which is what he has in his hand. And I always resented that because, you know, I worked, I was poor, and I started working when I was a little kid, you know, for nothing. I was making $3.75 an hour back in like 81. $3.75, and I remember when, no wait, I was making $2 something. That's where I started. And I remember when I got a raise to $3.75, and I thought, wow, boy, I've really moved up in the world. And no, that was peanuts. But you know what? I was only 14 years old, 15. I don't remember what age I was, but around there. And you know what I was learning at the same time? They were paying me to learn how to drive a tractor. A tractor. A front loader bucket with, and sometimes a backhoe. And I was running a dump truck. And it was on a college campus, so didn't need a license. So how much was I getting paid? Now, these days, you can't get on a job at that age because lawsuits, stupid parents, and idiotic beliefs that kids should be protected from all forms of, well, their own idiocracy is not their fault. Someone else has to pay for the stupidity of a teenager because their parents are stupid and don't raise them right. So now they can't even get a job. If they can get a job at McDonald's at 15, wow, they're lucky. But you can't get on a real job where you learn real skills. No, sir. No, sirree. Can't do it. Unless you've got a parent or an uncle. Because nobody wants you. Because they believe, well, it's all backwards now. The kid is supposed to be, like, they treat him like he's some kind of god. He's supposed to be above everybody else. And when I was raised, you were underneath everybody else. You had to work your way up, and now it's backwards, so nobody will put up with that. Who's going to put up with a teenager that supposedly has to be treated better than him and can't be told that he's doing it wrong or something like that? Forget that. Not going to happen. Nobody will put up with it. Nobody wants to. And that's a real sad, sad loss. So this is a young man coming to wash cups, I think. No, he's just bringing cups over for the people so they can drink. The water just started up. They're watering something down there. So, I mean, living like this, you just learn so much. Independence. And your capabilities become limitless, literally. All you have to do is imagine it and you can do it. And that's how you feel growing up like this. Because you learn how to do hard work. And so you look at a little piece of land like that, and what do you see? A place to build a house, or a place to build a house, or a little plot of land that you can grow a garden on. When you grow up like this, that's what you see. When you grow up as an American sitting in front of a TV, you look at that and you think, there's nothing there. Nothing. Because there's nowhere in your brain where you have the ability to do anything. It all has to be done for you, and you don't have money, you're a kid, all kinds of real sad, sad thoughts. When I was 13 years old, my dad bought me a bunch of logs so I could build a fence. Then I went out and dug a bunch of holes. No, I was 10 years old when that happened, maybe 11. And he bought me these fence posts because I said, I want to build a fence. That's my dad. He said, okay, go dig the holes. And he bought me fence posts. And I dug holes and I built a fence. And you know what? I was proud of that fence. That's what you can do when you think about doing things. Where are you going? With him? Oh, go ahead. Look at that house. In that little Mipa hut, I can hear a TV. TV is everywhere. I lost the little girl. Little Pritchalin. Oh, there she is. So, this is the difference. You can grow up in the world of possibilities. Possibilities because you're healthy and you can do things. Or you can grow up in a world of television where you have absolutely no possibilities. Nothing. Nothing in there. Nothing in here. I remember the difference. See, she's not even fazed by the camera. That cat likes me. And it's pregnant. That's the problem with cats and dogs here. They're all pregnant. Terrible. Anyway, thank you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.